All right, y'all, what's going on? We are back. So, hopefully, you had a chance to join us for the last live where we had the exquisite delegates for the Miss Full Figure NCR pageant. That was really good. So, again, thank you for everybody that joined, and thank you to the delegates for coming out on this Tuesday night and doing that for us. So, without further ado, we're not going to keep y'all. So, I'm going to bring on the director for the Miss Full Figured NCR pageant, the amazing Mrs. Gabriella Symone Parker.
I'm back. Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Mrs. Parker. How are you?
I'm good. We finally figured out what day it was because an hour ago we didn't know. So
Listen,
I think you said it was Tuesday. I didn't like that you said it because that means that we only have 3 more days. But nevertheless, it
listen.
is
Last week it was March, so
right.
I don't even know.
We were just at the launch party.
Yeah,
So I don't know how we got here. Um, but we are here nevertheless. So September 27th and 28th, get your tickets. You see the yellow, you also see the purple. The purple represents District of Curves for the 27th. Sponsored party, preliminaries, purple and white affair, food, open bar, DJ. You don't want to miss that. Tickets are extremely limited and they are an incredible price for open bar and food. So if you are looking for something to do on Saturday night, you can't go anywhere in the DMV or the state of Maryland and eat and drink for the price that you can come and party with us.
that's
So even
right.
if you have no interest in pageantry, you should come out to this party. Men,
I was
these
about to say, man, Ira, I see you. I see you on. I see you. You joined on Instagram. You was
yeah,
on Facebook. I see you,
yeah,
Ira. So I need you to come on out to this party. I need you to grab the guys. Come on out here to this party.
okay.
I heard there's a bar, so you know, and it's open, and there's food, and there's beautiful women. There are
Right,
all types of things. So
Devin Arnold, hold on. Devin Arnold, director Devin Arnold, Miss Full Figure USA Caribbean pageant. They just celebrated their pageant last Saturday. It was amazing. Congratulations, Devin and Miss Full Figure USA Caribbean pageant, as well as Miss Full Figure USA Supermodel. They both had their pageant at the same time in Newark, New Jersey. They just crowned their new royal court that will be going to nationals in April of 2026. Devin is coming down. Her queens are coming down to come and celebrate with us. We cannot wait to see you. We love you and congratulations. And we will see you very, very soon.
yes, congratulations, Devin. Hopefully, I see you on Saturday also. So you know,
No, she's being a hater. Wait, what Saturday or Sunday, Devin? What are you talking about? Because we talked this morning and you said Sunday. You said Saturday too? Okay. Okay. So it's about to be a situation. Because now Devin said that she's going to be in the building on Saturday. So that's what I'm talking about. Because 24 hours ago, she said she had something to do. Whatever you have to do, you need to cancel it and come to this party.
or just do it in Baltimore.
Just do whatever you got to do in Baltimore. September 27th, Purple and White Affair. Get your tickets. Listen, everybody is coming out to see this, okay? That makes my heart race, but the people are coming to Baltimore. Jersey is coming down. New York is coming down. Caribbean is coming down. Virginia, North Carolina, they're coming up. We are going to have a time. This is the first one. We are going to take this and run with it, but I am really overwhelmed with gratitude for the support as we come in and do this inaugural season. I'm not going to keep talking about it, but I thank you so much for the support, for all of your guidance. You, Devin, Suella, director of New York, Princess D,
Princess, yeah.
Jersey, director, Dea, our new assistant director for Pennsylvania, Perusha, director for Virginia, North Carolina, just all of the ways that you guys have guided me and encouraged me as I take on this new role and to see you guys in the building September 27th and 28th. It means a lot to me, not just for me, but for these ladies. And I'm super, super grateful.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay in my lane as a fashion show producer because y'all with this pageant stuff, man. I'm telling you,
It's
y'all.
different.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in my lane over here.
Well, this is also your lane now, and I think you remember from the last live that we did when you tried to exit. I didn't even have to tell you that there's only one way out of this.
I
And
did the plus cat. I mean the
the full
full
figure
figure
category,
category. They
they weren't
told me I
having.
couldn't leave. So, but
The plus category is going to have something to say about that in a few seconds as we bring them in. I'm excited to talk to these ladies. And I will tell them why. But without further ado, let's bring in the Miss Full Figured USA National Capital Region Plus delegates.
all right, all right, all right.
What's up, y'all?
We gotta unmute. Are we?
We
Right.
on you. Let's go.
We're in.
Okay, we in here.
Oh, there they go. They all unmuted. There we go. There we go.
That's let's go. This category, so I love all 10 of you equally. I ain't got no say in the judging, but this category is it means a lot to me specifically because not only do you guys represent me as a director, you represent me as a queen and the journey that I took. I competed as a plus delegate. It is always and forever the plus for me.
Hello.
I so hold on one second because it's never far. You know, I wear gold now, but I bleed
Come
blue.
on.
I you can't
Come on.
I bleed blue, okay?
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
I don't ever forget where I came from, okay?
It's
Thank
the
you.
plus.
It's always the plus for me. And to see you three as the representation of the journey that I took, it means more than you know. And what I wanted to say to you guys when we were backstage is that I meant to, because we've been moving at lightning speed and we've done everything all at once, and I meant to have individual calls with the divisions, right? The full figure, the exquisite, and the plus. And I wanted to talk to y'all to tell you how much it meant for the three of you. I don't know where Tia went, but I'm sure she's going to come back. But how much it meant to me for the three of you to be competing for this particular crown.
Don't
Uh,
do that to
and
me.
it's
Don't do
it's
that. Don't.
very
Oh, really?
oh no, you're gonna get all of this. Like
Mm.
it's very I'm very happy that I get to talk to you guys last. Because you have all of you have a special, but this category has a very special place in my heart. And when I say I would give all of you, like I would, like it truly does not matter which of you. And for one thing, all of you will get, you're all my royal court because there's only three of you. So you will wear this with pride. You will stick together. You will be the true embodiment of what a plus delegate means. And I got to stop talking. I got to let y'all get in here. But I wanted to say that I am so, so honored to have the three of you as a representation of me, not just with this, but as of my legacy as a whole. You all are incredible. I'm going to start. I'm gonna start with Crystal. Crystal, I want you to introduce yourself to the audience. Tell them a little bit about who you are outside of this pageant and what you're bringing into this and why you decided to join.
Yes. So, hello, everybody. I am Crystal Vaughn. Some of you guys may know me as Chris. Outside of the pageant, I am still a theater girl. I work in the arts. I plan events. I'm an event planner. If you guys are familiar with Arena Stage over by the wharf, I was there for 9 years, and now I'm with Step Africa. So everything arts, everything local, and everything in a creative planning process is what I do outside of here. And that's kind of what, and I also model. So I'm a DOC girly. Hey. Um, but that's what brought me here, right? So doing a lot of modeling and seeing a lot of queens be so personal and so amazing and have so many wonderful stories, I kind of thought pageant life was a little bit at a distance for me. I like to be on the stage, but not quite a beauty pageant. So it was different for me to be able to see some of the models, interact with them, see how wonderful they are, and that for me was like, oh, let me look into this. Let me see what this is about. And I think it hit close to home the moment Mickey and Gabby, you guys came into it. I was like, oh, I feel comfortable to step into something new with people who I feel like I can trust and have these conversations. So all that kind of made a beautiful gumbo for me to be like, I am down. This is something for me to do for sure.
I met Crystal. Well, no, I didn't meet you. I was aware of you. I saw you 4 years ago. I saw Crystal 4 years ago at a fashion show, and she was by and large she stole the show.
Ooh.
Um, and I didn't know her. I was actually there supporting another queen, and I saw her and I was like, this girl is incredible. So I followed her on Instagram. I kept up with her posts and all, and I was like, I love her spirit. And she came out and tried out for District of Curves. Of course, we had to have her, and just getting to know her deeply over the past 2.5 years. And when I decided to start this pageant, she was one of the people that I said, I think you should do this. I think that you would not only get a lot out of it, but bring a lot to it. All 10 of the delegates that I have bring a very unique experience to this family that we have. And when all 10 are together, it just feels whole. And what Crystal brings to us, I mean, just the exuberance, the energy, and I am super grateful to have you here and the trust that you have given both me and Mickey to be here, um, allow us to work, allow us to do things, and then bringing your expertise and who you are outside of this to make us better. It really, really means a lot, and I'm super happy to have you here.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's so kind. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Miss Tia.
Oh,
Hey, beautiful.
Hello.
Please tell the people who you are, how you got into this, and your sister Shantae is on here, and she said, "Tia, this makeup is everything," and is.
period.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Tia Hartley. Most people know me as Tia Sierra or the plus size doll, but we're gonna go with Tia Sierra today, guys. Um, Outside of pageantry, I am a model. I'm also a DOC girly as well. Um, they call me the crybaby of the group. They know why. It's not none of y'all business, but that's my nickname.
I'm gonna tell.
Um, I'm also a mom of four beautiful boys, and I am a pharmacy technician as well. How I got here, I was bullied.
See, I knew
I'm
you
gonna
were gonna
tell.
come on here talking
I'm
nonsense.
gonna tell the truth.
I knew
They
that you
bullied
were gonna
me.
come on here trying to say something that is not true.
I was. They
Because I
put
got
me in the back of the
screenshots for
van
proof.
and they said, "Sign this paper, and you're it." And I said, "Okay."
See, what y'all don't know, what she didn't tell you is that Tia is a bit of a track star as well. Because she loves to run. My girl be dashing out, and I'm like, no, 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 come back. We're not doing that. Um, and I have to hold her very close because you always want to run for some reason, and we're gonna get into that a little bit later. But you are here, and you're stuck here. So you
Yeah.
just got to do what you got to do. and get to that stage. But she is a DOC girly. But I met you before that. I met you in 2022 at a photo shoot.
Hmm.
Who were we shooting for?
We were shooting for. I'm wearing the earrings as ear art bar.
Mm-hmm.
So we were both the brand ambassadors. I am still the brand ambassador for that particular brand and wearing their earrings. She's located in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a really great jewelry line. Just check it out, guys.
Yep. And that is where I met Tia. And we followed each other and hadn't kept in much contact, but when we posted about District of Curves, she reached out and she was like, "How can I be a part of this?" And I said,
Mhm.
come on to the casting." She came to the casting, and she was the last model. She was the last model to walk. And Mickey, come back for this. she she was the last model to walk, and she was crying her way down the runway, and she had an angry face on, and Jeannie, our model coordinator, stopped her, and what did she say to you?
Aside from fix my face or fix my face, because that's because that I was like,
She
huh?
said she said you look like you want to fight, and I can fight. She
Oh,
said
she's
she said I can fight.
Me.
She said, you
That
look.
sound right. That sound right. I feel like I might have been there at that moment because
Yeah.
that
you
sounds
were.
pretty accurate.
It looked like she went out, like she got stuck, conveniently
Right,
got stuck,
right at this time, right?
right? Because she ran right.
Hold on, I can't hear.
Um, but I will say, because I'm pretty sure she'll hear it. Like it was an experience, seeing Tia. Like I knew Tia, I didn't know, I had not met Tia yet, but I was following her for a long time, and
Mm.
like she
Okay,
was
I'm sorry. I can't
so.
hear y'all. What happened?
Oh, your video went out.
Can y'all hear me?
We
I
can
can't.
hear you.
We
Mhm.
can't see
I
you.
can't hear y'all.
Come out and come back
Go
in.
out and come back. It's live
Can't
production,
hear
y'all.
y'all.
So look, audience, this is live production.
Live
I stopped trying to be perfect with everything a long time ago.
Not y'all
Behind the
nasty.
scenes, I
That's
try
when
to
you
be a
show up and
perfectionist,
you be you, and that's
That's
but
fine.
yeah,
right. That's
I
right.
be me. But Tia was so like
Be
nervous
pretty, cause I
with
can't hear
it,
y'all.
and it was just like when after Jeannie told her to fix her face and everything, Tia came out and she did her thing, but she was so like almost feeling like she wasn't supposed to be there. And what stood out for me was the way all the ladies rallied around her at the audition and hugged her and clapped for her and then cheered her on. Now this is a competition, right? The ladies are in the hallway. Everybody's auditioning for a limited number of slots, but every woman that was in that building
Yep.
rallied around Tia and applauded her and got her down the runway. And then Tia came, and by the time District of Curves came, you would have never known that Tia was nervous about anything. You know,
Now let me
I
leave.
mean, I ain't gonna go into how what people was wearing. And the designers did their thing, and if you were there, if you know, you know, and if you know how to find it, you know how to find it. But all of that to say, I've been so proud of Tia over these last couple of years, and the progress that she has made from where she came from in modeling to here, and then for her to come, she was not bullied to come into the pageant. Tia
Wasn't.
walked into this pageant on her own,
She sure did.
which surprised me and Gabby because of how nervous she would seem to be sometimes. So when she said she was going to do this, it was like, what? Our girl is going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Because as Tia can tell you, this is a whole different journey
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
than modeling.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I just want to say, like, super proud of Tia for that. I was gonna come in here and embarrass all y'all a little bit, because Crystal, I was gonna, talk about Crystal too. But since we're waiting on Tia to get back, I
Yeah.
will backtrack a little bit, because I met Crystal with DOC. Actually met Crystal with like the first DOC, with Fashion to Figure, and didn't even realize it until
Very
we
much
were at
so.
an undisclosed location and she reminded me.
Very much so.
Right.
Y'all,
Because
listen. Okay, and since we're waiting on Tia, I will say this really quickly. And it's so crazy how you meet people and you never really know the impact of how and what they are in your life until they come back around, right? So I was working at Fashion to Figure, hey FTF, and Mickey came through with District of Curves. And he was like, "Oh, I was at the front welcoming people," and I was like, exactly. I'm sorry. I saw what Shantae was saying. Like, come on, stop playing.
Right.
And I remember I was like introducing people and like welcoming them to the store. And I was like, tell me more about what this is. All right, you guys, come and join us. District of Curves. Again, I don't know up from down at this point, but I think at that moment, Mickey was like, do you want to be like a red carpet host? And I was like, I'm down. Let's do it. And I guess like it happened. It was a wonderful moment. Mickey, there's some video footage that I am so curious to see. I told the girls, only my pageant sisters know this story. And Mickey, I think you got video proof of that. So we're gonna come back to it. However,
I do. We'll talk about that.
I
Uh,
told y'all, sisters. I told y'all. Anyway, with that, I think the moment passed, and I thought that was kind of it for District of Curves until time came back around. I was getting more back into modeling, and I was like, I know this dude. Like, I know this. I have been here before. It was given the Matrix, but I am like so blessed that God just put us right back in that same cycle to make sure that we connected on so many levels now. Me and Mickey like best friends. I'm like, oh, you here and you here? I'm obsessed. I love it. It's my circle.
yeah, and last thing I said before we move on, it's funny because before she came out for DOC, I had been following this page, Tag Piggy, right, on Instagram, and I was like, damn, like I really want to meet her, like, who is this person, right? Because it had been years since we had met.
Mhm.
And then she comes to the audition and I'm like excited. I'm like, oh wow, she came out to DOC audition and everything, not even realizing that we had met before. She reminded me, like I said, we were at an undisclosed location in a state that shall not be named, when she reminded me of the meeting and then everything clicked. So, you know, Crystal is one of those personalities that you don't forget, as is Tia. And the person that we are about to speak to next is absolutely one of those personalities that you do not forget. So, Gabby,
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it back to you so you can intro her, and then I'll come back and talk crap about her too. So, go
that's
ahead.
Wait,
my boo. I go mute.
That look, that face.
I, I'm gonna let Camille introduce herself before I talk about what she means to me and this pageant in particular. Camille, please introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, everyone. My name is Camille Gilbert. I am originally from the US Virgin Islands, VI, big up yourself. Outside of pageantry, I am a caregiver, caretaker. I've been taking care of my mom, who's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, metastatic cancer. And it's been a year since I've been taking care of her. And because of that, I've been unemployed. And as you know, taking care of someone can take a lot out of you personally. So the reason for doing this pageant is to realign myself with my purpose. And I am so excited. I am super excited that there were one more room for me. And I cannot wait to embrace the stage with my other sisters that I've had the opportunity to meet. And all 9 of them is amazing women that has been through challenges, but has been able to overcome and now is walking in their purpose gracefully. And I am so excited to be in the category. Plus category. So I am super excited to be here and I cannot wait for September 27th, September 28th. And let me take this opportunity now. If you did not get your tickets, if you don't have your tickets for Saturday the 27th or the September 28th, I urge you to get your tickets. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And you don't want to miss it. Did I say you don't want to miss it? Let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. So get your tickets. Come on, get ready to celebrate with us and have fun with all 10 lovely young ladies.
You don't want to miss it.
You
Period.
don't want to miss
You
it.
don't want to miss it. I can't say it any better. You just don't want to miss it. Camille Camille is special, and I don't think I've ever told you this or even shared it publicly, right? So Camille met us through Instagram. She saw us on Lady T's page, right?
Hmm.
At the time we were just kind of we were starting out. When I decided to do this pageant, I had a vision for how I wanted things to go, and I knew what I needed to get there. And I said to God, I said, I need 10. I need 10 ladies. I said it sometimes I said at least 10. I was being greedy. I was like, if you give me more, that's great. But I said, I need 10 to make this work. And throughout all of this, and not just life in general, but 2025 specifically, just with everything that was going on, I wasn't sure if I was going to get there. I had as many as 17 at one point, then I went down to 8, and it was a bellwether, right? And when we got to March, right after the launch party and going into the first workshop, I wasn't quite sure where I was in terms of registration. Several people had dropped out or they joined, but they had concerns and they were like, not for me, not right now. And I said to Mickey, I said, well, what do we do? Do we move forward? Do we keep registration open longer? What do we do? So we went forward and did what we could do. And we had 9 as we got into that first workshop. Camille reached out the day of the first workshop, and she said, is it too late? I just saw this on Lady T's page. Is it too late to sign up? And I had a lot of people who did that. I had a lot of people who saw us and was like, what is this about? I want to sign up. But then at the end, they weren't serious. So I was very jaded in that aspect. And I talked to her and I said, listen, if you can sign up like within the next 10 minutes, pay your deposit, and be on this call in 3 hours, I will let you do it. She did everything. She signed up, paid her application fee, was on the call, studious, ready to learn. And I had just met her 3 or 4 hours ago. And what that said to me was that we were going to be all right because you made 10. You made us whole.
Hmm.
And you being here is a was a it was the sign that I could do this, and you were the completion and the epitome of God's promise to me when he sent me on this assignment. And you being here means more to me than I have ever expressed to you, because you made us NCR, and we wouldn't be this without you being here. So I
Wow. Thanks, Gabby.
I'm sorry. um
Mm.
but you did that.
Girl, you making me cry, making us whole.
You you made I didn't. And some, the DOC stories are beautiful, because you all trusting me from another space to come into this space means so much, but it equally means a lot for the people who met me, who didn't know me from Adam, didn't know anything about this, that said, I want to do this. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna trust you anyway. I'm gonna trust in this. And Camille, you you're new here, but you're not. I feel like I have known you forever, and you make us whole, and I thank you for that. But no more of that.
Wait, hold on. Before we move forward, for those of you who don't know, right, I'm a numerology type of person. So numbers is always what I go by. And if you don't know what number 10 means completion and wholeness. So to be that number 10 individual, to complete this circle, I know it's destiny.
It is.
It's not by coincidence. It's not by, fault, or it was a divine connection for that to happen. And I am so blessed to be in the presence of every single one of you. And Gabby, from the first time we spoke on Instagram, you give me so much hope and motivation to go through on this journey. You have no idea. You have no idea. And then meeting all of the other ladies, they pushed me, encouraged me in every special way, in their own special way. And I am blessed and honored to be a part of that. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Tears done.
I, I told y'all mean something. You mean something very special to me. Like all three of you, all 10 of you, but all three of you specifically mean something special to me. Just the tenacity that you all have. You don't let anything stop you, even if you might try, but you allow yourself to keep going. And I want to thank you, Camille. I want to thank you, Crystal, and I want to thank you, Tia, because I'm coming to you next. Um, I want you to talk about what this journey means for you, because you didn't have to do this. And as much as you like to say that you were bullied, like Shantae said, you're bullied now, but you weren't bullied then. And for a lot of you, even Crystal, right? Um I know that it's divine, Camille, because with the 10 that are here, I really didn't have to twist your arm too hard. Even if I made the suggestion, don't give me that face. Even if I gave you the suggestion, the initial suggestion of I think you would be great at this, I didn't have to twist your arm. I didn't have to make a bunch of concessions or promises that I couldn't keep. A lot of you, it just took a conversation about what is this about? And you said I'm on board. Like whether I know that I can do this or not, I'm on board. And yeah, I got the screenshots to prove it. You said, "Baby, I'm ready." So you can talk all this to Instagram if you want to, but you were like, "I'm ready. I'm ready to step into this." And so for someone like you who has a whole nother life and has been very successful in that arena, and we're so proud of you, like what does it mean for you to be here, and what does it mean for you to stay here in this journey, in this sisterhood, in this competition, just in this space period?
Mickey, don't mute me. Anyway, to be in this is making the little girl in me so proud. I've always wanted to do a pageant. I don't know if I'm about to tell my age or not, but I used to get the little pageant things in the mail where it was Miss Teen and Miss this and Miss that. And I was like, I can't do it because I was always the chubby kid or the fat girl, so being here is for her. This ain't for grown up Tia. This is for little girl Tia, who always wanted to be in a pageant, who always wanted to have a sisterhood like this. I do have sisters and friends outside of this, but this particular group, oh baby, y'all. I like y'all. I like y'all a lot. I love y'all like real bad, real down. y'all stuck with me. I don't know what else to say. We're here.
I'm here for that. We're actually going to talk about the sisterhood in a little bit because we talked about it when we talked to the full figured a couple of weeks ago. But you all in particular are very close from my understanding, and not close in just a way of we love each other, but also like y'all will get in each other's tail. I'm using the safe words because I got the sash on, but y'all get in each other's tail, and you really kind of hold each other accountable, and I love that. Like, tell me a little bit about that, Tia.
Okay, so when she's saying getting the tail, she's talking about my tail. These two, they got it. They got everything under control. They cool as cucumbers. Me, no, 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 no. They hold me accountable. They call my phone all hours of the night. They don't care what I'm doing, where I'm at. I could be making a prescription, giving somebody their medicine. Here come Crystal. Here come Camille. You all right, sis? You got it? You good? Where's my nephews? The accountability, my accountability partners. I got the best too. I don't care about these other groups. I'm sorry, exquisite. I'm sorry. For I got the best too. Okay, because they gonna stay on me at all times, anytime. It don't matter. But it's reciprocated as well. I be okay, Camille, because
Uh-huh.
I be see you and Crystal. Okay, I'm sorry, I got my face short.
That's I mean that's what the that's what the plus is about, though.
Mhm.
That's 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 what this one is about. That
Sure.
y'all don't know what that means to me, because across the board, not just with y'all, but with all 10, you all have said, and I have said, that all 10 need to be excellent.
Mhm.
Um, yes, it is a competition. We're not going to forget that. But at the end of the day, all 10 of y'all represent the national capital region. You represent Miss Full Figure USA, and you represent Gabriella Simone Parker. Um,
Period.
and and
Very last part.
for anybody who knows who I am, in any arena, you know what I'm not going for. And it's not something that I had to beat over your heads. um I simply stated my expectations, and you all met them and encouraged each other to meet them. So seeing the sisterhood, seeing the accountability, seeing the lifting everybody up to be excellent, really makes me feel good and makes my job easy, well, easier than it would be, because this job is very hard. But it really makes my job easier because I don't have to call you like, well, why do you have that on? Because we talked about this on a workshop. Or why are you not presenting the way that you need to? I stated the expectations, and you all took it and ran with it. And that means so much to me, and it's really why you can't leave. You can't go anywhere. So,
Cause
you
I
know,
tried.
I know you try every time, and we have had several conversations, and I was like, and I'll just be very candid on this live. I said, I'm not giving you your money back, and you paid all your money, so you might
Hey,
as
what did I say, Gabby? Okay.
well. But we're not gonna let fear win. We're not gonna let the devil win. You're going to go.
Right.
I am here. I didn't give up.
I with each of you, I have, all 10 of you. It's hard to keep up with every single moment, but I have very specific moments of where I've seen the light bulb turn on for each of you. Um, and with Tia, I saw it turn on during the walking workshop, because for everything else, Tia is very solid in walking, even though she doesn't think she is. She cries in every class, but I saw her feel comfortable for the very first time in the walking workshop. And I dragged her out and I said to her, I said, "Do you see what happens when you try?" And I might have used some choice words in the middle of that, but I said, do you see what you can do when you try? Because just showing up is okay in March, but to go through this, you have to submit
Yes.
to
Mm-hmm.
it. And up
Mm-hmm.
until that moment, I hadn't seen you submit to the process. And in that moment, I saw you try, and I saw the light bulb turn on. And I said, do you see what happens when you try? So I don't want to hear any more of, I'm just here. You're not just here. You're here for a reason, and you are going to discover what that is. And you're going to step into your full power. You're not just going to be here just to be here. And I saw the light bulb turn on for you. And ever since then, it's just been all gas, no brakes. Even though you did try to quit again, but at that point, I was not even listening to you anymore. Like, you just talk.
At that point, it's white noise. It's
Like,
just
yeah,
the
you just
background.
I don't want to hear that no more. But like to see you just take off from there. I ain't got no more tears to cry, so I'll cry that one after the 28th. But that is what this is all about. Letting the process change you and submitting to it. And I've seen you all do it in different ways. Crystal came in and she was just like, why do I need to do this? Like, why do I need to do it? And she asked me, she's like, I do this and I do that. How is this different from modeling? Where is this going to get me? What is this going to do for me? And so, Crystal, I want you to kind of talk about, like, if you have any answers to those questions at this point.
Yeah, I think coming into it was I'm a very logical person, you guys. Although I am everything princesses and Disney fairy dust, I am still a very logical person. And I had to, like, there's the heart over the head kind of situation of what's the purpose. But having that moment with Gabby to be able to talk about honestly, what is Miss Full Figured? And then what does that look like for National Capital Region? And putting those together, understanding one, our history, where we came from, what this region means, and the things that I can get from it and what I can put into it. The melding of the two, I think, was so important. And I didn't see it at first, but I tell both of my sisters, I'm like, do the uncomfortable, right? This pageant
Mm-hmm.
journey for me is doing the uncomfortable. And doing the uncomfortable has also pushed me farther than things I would have done maybe on my own, right? Like being able to really sell myself, to really understand, okay, I am a person who can take up space, and in what this looks like as an individual, and be all of these things and once and still have a message. I didn't have that before, right? I was a model or I was an artist or I was this, and I had to select what that was. And in this process, I'm like, there's this part of me and there's that part of me. And all these things are great and can be true at the same time and still be here and represent what this new beginning looks like. I was like, oh, I see it. And ever since then, I was like, y'all, this pageant has forced me to do things for myself I probably
Mm-hmm.
would not have done in any other capacity if I wasn't doing it.
It's good.
Crystal be outside, y'all. Like, if y'all
Mhm.
outside, Crystal be outside with the stash. She is in the community. She is promoting. She be telling people, come to
Y'all
this
was tired of
event.
me.
Uh,
Some of y'all were tired.
everywhere she goes, and like to see that light bulb, like to see you find the value in this for yourself. Because for me, and anything that is associated with the space of Gabby, be it Miss Full Figured NCR, be it District of Curves, be it my personal model career, I am a person that gives more than they take.
Yes.
So if you trust me, if you give what I require of you, I am going to give you back 10 times
Okay.
more. I'm
Yes.
going to give you the platform. I am going to give you every opportunity. Tia knows as long as she don't piss me off, she always has a space for me in whatever I do. Anything that I need on the model side, if she is available and she don't get on my nerves, she knows that I'm going to make space for her because I take care of the people that take care of me. And
Mhm.
so with Crystal, especially, like with everything that you are and everything that you do, to fully embrace this, right? Because there are people, and I have to hold myself accountable to, I didn't always, I wasn't totally sure how I would move in spaces when I was competing, right? Or how much that I would promote. But to see Crystal say, I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to build this plane on the way down, but I'm going to be out here promoting
And
Yeah.
will. And I'm uplifting my sister. Did you know my sister does this? Did you know my sister does that?
Girl.
Oh,
all the time, all the
A
time,
billboard. I'm trying to tell y'all.
all the
I
time.
love these ladies. So yeah, all in all, yes, I think one for me as an individual, but then I think Camille made a great point. All of these ladies are awesome. Like
Mm,
I I I think it's very appropriate and with Sasha, and if you guys remember Miss Congeniality at the end when she was like, I will fight for my sisters and smile.
mhm.
It is that, y'all. It is that, y'all. I can't be more serious. I have never been so proud of women and seeing them overcome the individual things that they are as human beings
Be-
and then be graceful women and still be boss.
Baby.
There's nothing more beautiful. We're all in this journey. We're on the
Mhm.
same journey, but
Mhm.
the path, right? That path to get to that goal is amazing to see. And I didn't think I would be so connected to so many women. Like it's a journey and like it's a journey. And I guess I thought a part of the process was you have a workshop, you do some things, and then you're on stage, and then that's it. That's be pretty. Better
Yeah.
make that stage sound good. But going through this, I'll call up Tia. Me and Camille have check-ins, and like we really hold ourselves accountable. So having a sense of understanding of oneself, being very authentic in a space, being able to uplift a message while still being around people who have such wonderful talents and wonderful hearts, I think is such an amazing. Yay, thank you. I think it's such an amazing thing. And like honestly, I'm at the point where like, yes, I want a crown, hi, wonderful. But I am so happy to be able. I love my plus division. Like we
Yeah.
are awesome. I know
Yeah.
there's biasy, like I love my girls. And
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
always the plus for me. Like
Mm,
this whole journey with these girls has been amazing. And I'm
amazing.
glad we
Mhm.
are numbers, okay? I'm glad there are the three of us and what that completion looks like, even with what we
Yes.
and the individual cells. So I couldn't going into it, I was very logical and it was very in my mind, but there's so much in my heart that I'm getting from it that has really changed it for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
We're the
has.
Trinity,
I'm not
y'all.
being
It's
emotional now.
giving
Yeah.
very much Trinity. I love that.
Was it Crystal who told me? You said when you and Tia walked in to the first workshop and y'all
Yeah.
like if the vibes are off, because Cayenne baby girls is always about the vibes, and
Vibes.
vibes are good. Y'all said if the vibes were good, we'll stay. If the vibes are crazy, we're walking out. And so to see
We are
y'all
Sagittarius, y'all. Just
Okay.
to see
I'm a
y'all
November Sag. She's a
enjoy,
December.
not just enjoy the vibe, because I was very and am very intentional about the space that I create.
Mhm.
From trial and error, right? I haven't always done everything that I needed to do, but as I built this space of protection and healing and growth, I've always been very intentional. But it isn't the work of me by myself. It is everything that you all bring into this space. So to not only build this space, but to have you all come in and add to it, to have you come in and bring your positive energy, to bring your support and bring your love, bring your expertise. You all are what makes the National Capital Region what it is. And I prayed for women like you, and I couldn't have gotten anything better than what I got here. And I'm so thankful for the two of you who followed me here, and for you, Camille, who just saw me and God told you to be here. I want you to just talk a little bit about that and how you have felt this has gone for you for taking a chance to be here.
So, first off, I want to thank you. Thank you for praying for us.
Okay.
You don't find that too often in our society nowadays, right? Where, woman is in a circle where they're praying for each other, but you take the time out to pray for us. And I truly want to appreciate you for doing that, for taking the time. So as a result, your prayers has been answered, you know, with God don't make no mistakes. And I'm a true believer of that. I'm a true believer of how he orchestrates things, how he puts one individual in another individual's lives for a moment. And this journey for me has been so impeccable. It has tear back layers that I didn't even know that was there. It has reminded me a lot about my purpose, about who I am, about the power and connection with other women. It has reminded me about just being transparent and authentic and unapologetic, okay, with who I am. And just like Crystal said, it's okay to take up space. It is okay to take up space because guess what? We matters. We matter. So for this journey, even though I was in the midst of taking care of my mom, it has realigned me, myself, within myself. It has allowed me to be even more confident in my walk, my talk, the way how I interact with individuals, even to the point where it has even unlocked my voice, which I didn't even know was locked. I'm able to express myself even more without wondering or thinking if I may offend anyone. So, this journey, I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful for this journey. I am grateful for how it has made me even more mature in my thoughts, mentally, emotionally. So for me, it has done it's therapy and it has created me whole, like a full 360. And I thank God for the opportunity. I had many times during the process, I'm like, Lord, did I make a mistake? You know, and I'm not working, right? So there's no income coming in regularly. But God always provides and He always prepare a ram in the bush for us. And when we believe and trust God and know that it's for you, everything is going to come to pass and everything will be provided. So for me, I just want to encourage every one of us as we continue on this journey. Let's not, if whether we win the crown or not, that's not the end. We will continue hand in hand, encouraging each other, uplifting each other, being that shoulder for each other, being that ear for each other. So I am grateful and I thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for leaving that one seat at the table for me to be able to realign with my purpose and be committed. Because one of the things about me, I would start something and then I would punk out. But for some reason, this I stick it out and I continue to push through even in the moments, the weakest and lowest moments of, me maybe overthinking things or me getting too much in my head, I push through those feelings and I think about the other girls. And Crystal, I want to big up Crystal and Shantae. Y'all don't know. When y'all reach out to me, there'll be the weirdest moments of my life because at that moment I'm like, yo, I don't think I really want to do this no more. This is too much. I don't want to continue. But when I see a text from Shantae or Crystal or even Michelle, hey, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. So that gives me an extra motivation to keep pushing. So Tia, even to Tia, I can always count on Tia for a laugh. She doesn't have to say much, but just looking at her, she really gives me joy. And I'm so appreciative of that. It's just your ambience, and I love it. So, Gabby, thank you for being obedient. Thank you for listening and putting this whole entire pageant together. And just like you said, we locked in. Yo, we locked in. Like, no answer for buts. And it's in our book, okay?
It's in
So
your contract,
lady,
actually.
yes,
It's in your
it's
contract,
in
actually.
our book, yo. Like when she said that and I went back and I read it, I was like, wow, Gabby really serious. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, we locked in. And I can't be I can't be more locked in with wonderful women like you. So I'm here. I'm a part of your rib in your side. So yeah, let's do this. Let's rock it out. Plus.
God is so he's so good and he's so faithful. Um I don't know why I left that spot open. I don't know why I let it go. Because where I was in that moment, I was holding on to people that I shouldn't have. At some point I was misaligned with the why and just really trying to, because at the end of the day, I'm running a business. I answer to a CEO. The numbers have to rewrite, the numbers have to make sense. And I was letting that piece of it overshadow the real reason that I do this. And I'm negotiating with people. I'm trying to do things that I don't need to do just to keep people. And God said, let them go. I got you.
Mhm,
Like, if you trust me, I will give you what you need to
mhm,
do this. You're trying to do this on your own. You're trying to lean on your own understanding. You're trying to hold on to this person who I'm trying to make you let go of because they're not ready to do what I called you to do. And when I stopped and I just trusted him, he gave me everything that I needed. And I had no idea that it was going to be the three of y'all plus the additional seven. Like, I had no idea that it was going to be this hodgepodge of people that made up the inaugural delegates. But when I tell you that he knows better than we do, all of you are here for a purpose. You are here for a
yes.
reason, and you bring something incredible to this family. And the three of you specifically to be here in plus the plus for anybody who's watching that doesn't know is sizes 20 and up. And for that, I mean, it is what it is. We know what it is. There is a smaller side of plus and there's a larger side of plus. And that doesn't mean that we are inferior. It doesn't mean that we are less than or second tier. And so for the plus, I pour extra because I need y'all to know that you can go out there and do anything the size 12s do. You can maybe do it, definitely do it a little bit better. And I want you to go out there and stretch your stuff and know that you are enough to do whatever it is that you set your heart to do.
That's
And, even with Crystal, like we didn't know where we were going to put you. And I was actually kind of happy that you were here because having your energy or you having the opportunity to represent me, not just as this, but as this, that like you are everything that I want in a plus delegate. Camille, you have my passion. Tia, you have my purpose. You have my spirit. Crystal, you have my energy. And all three of you together represent me. You represent Gabby, not just NCR, but the three, you represent me. And I want you to wear that plus that with pride and honor and go out there and not just do what you need to do on that stage, but beyond it in your life. Walk with your head held up high. And I know that all of you are battling incredible things every single day, not just internally, but externally. But you wake up and you choose this, you choose yourselves, you choose to be here, and you will be rewarded for your faithfulness.
that's right.
Thank
You will be rewarded for not giving up. You haven't given up on me. You haven't given up on this. You haven't given up on this process, and you haven't given up on yourself. And you will see how far you go when you just try. And I'm so honored to have the three of you. I don't know why I'm going, but I'm very, very honored to have you. I'm very honored to have you in the plus and very excited to see what we are getting on stage
Ooh.
on Saturday and Sunday. So let's stop crying. And I want
Body on the
y'all to
stage.
tell me about what we can expect on stage from the plus delegates. Tell the people about a little bit what you plan to do on stage. Give them a little teaser. Tell them what categories you're in, what optionals you're most excited about. Whoever wants to go first can.
I'll go first. Well, what y'all gonna get on the stage is all of these big, beautiful bodies. Okay, let's start there. You're gonna
Yes,
get that in all its glory. Okay,
that's
whatever
right.
that may be, however that may look, it's gonna be that. Why would I say something?
Beautiful bodies.
Bodies. I got my sash on.
Right.
Okay, so um,
Hold
the
on real quick
categories I'm most
because before you continue, I want to shout this out because you guys don't know who this is that keeps commenting. This is Queen Melanie. This is Miss Full Figured DMV 2021. Queen Melanie, we love you, and she will also be at the pageant on September 28th. Has already bought her tickets, sent me the screenshot. Mel, I love you more than you know. I can't wait to hug your neck. If you would like to be like Mel, come on in and get your tickets. There's very few of them left. Tia, go ahead.
okay.
Hi, Mel.
Okay, so the category that I'm most excited about, I don't know why, but I like Miss Photogenic. Um, I felt like Crystal should have been in this category,
She
but
probably should have.
she
Yeah.
should have been in it because when I say that's who I be trying, like you and Gabby, I be like, okay, hold on, what's Gabby doing? She doing this. Hold on. All right, let me do that. Hold on, what Crystal doing? She said this way. Hold on. All right, I got it. I got it. But I am really excited. I really like my picture. So I'm just waiting for the judges to see my picture. And everybody, well, first of all, everybody got bullied to be swimwear. So,
Did
like I said, it's going
did
to be a lot of big
yeah,
bodies on the
you
stage looking
represent
nice.
me. You
We gonna be
represent
looking nice.
Yada 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 yada. Mm-hmm.
one thing for certain, two things for sure. I wasn't giving the plus delegates a choice in swimwear. Okay,
And we don't have no cover ups.
None.
None.
tell them my rule. Tell them my rule.
Go ahead, Camille. Tell her the rule.
The rule was no cover ups.
Okay, so
If you
that
if
was
you gonna cover up, you gotta
And if you're
unveil.
gonna cover up,
You
you
gotta
gotta
open
open
it
my
it
up.
up.
rule. Now listen. This is not a full organization. This is the NCR rule because at the end of the day, it's a swimsuit competition.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I do not believe that you should come on stage with a cover up and leave it on the whole time. So
Facts.
I said to these women, if you are going to do swimwear and you would like to wear a cover up, I understand. But at some point on that stage, I need to see it taken off.
Mhm.
There needs to be a reveal because the audience is holding their breath for that moment. And
Mhm.
that's not a director talking. That is a queen talking. That's strategy, right? And it just doesn't make sense to come in here and we're talking about size has no barrier on beauty and you've got a barrier to your beauty on stage.
Talk about it.
So
Okay.
let's remove the barrier. And if I can brag for a little bit,
Not shading.
ain't none of my ladies no slouches in the beauty or body department.
Bodies is tea, honey.
Body
All
yada yada yada
all
yada.
10, all 10 the bodies are T. So show your body. That's what we came here for. Give them everything they came for. So that's my
Mhm.
rule. Go ahead.
Um, what else? I also am excited about Fashionista. I don't know how my outfit is gonna go. I can't tell y'all. It's still in the making, but it's gonna be cute
It's gonna
and
be
it's
cute.
gonna represent Baltimore real well. Okay,
That's
Right.
right.
I am the Baltimore candidate in the pageant.
Yeah.
Lord help us for whatever that means. But we in Baltimore. So when it
Stay tuned. Stay
Stay
tuned,
tuned.
y'all.
That's all I
Stay
got.
tuned.
don't get us put out, but yeah. It's just
It's gonna be cute.
Stay
y'all, 'cause
tuned.
y'all getting Tia Sierra, you not getting the other one. So don't get us put out now. Crystal, talk to me.
Okay, so I am most excited about Fashionista. I We are close enough that I can give you guys kind of like a reveal very early. My sponsor is Roots of Fatima. So if you guys are familiar with Akila Benjamin, she is helping me with my fashionista outfit, and I am so excited to be able to wear this piece. A lot of my outfits showcase local women in the area, which was really important for me, and being able to also show my individual self. Wow, big up in all of what we have. We have our Caribbeans, our West Africans, our Latinos. So I'm a PG girl and we have it all. So I am so excited to show you guys all of what PG County is about, all these wonderful women who are supporting me and being able to show like different sides of me.
They call us Pretty Girl County, right?
Hello, how you doing? You got it. The gorgeous Prince George's.
Absolutely. I'm here for all of that. I saw the outfit, so I'm just yeah, y'all get your tickets.
Get
That's
your
Period.
that's
tickets, y'all.
get your
Yes.
tickets.
You don't want to miss it.
When I tell y'all, I will say this, okay, and let's just put it into perspective. Come on through, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna say two things, and that's it. I promise you.
Okay, here
My
go the
sisters,
wall.
I love them, and we. Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, Mickey's got to answer that. Don't ask me nothing about technology.
Hey,
You
that's my
know,
island people asking that question.
Okay,
Okay.
Yes. So Mickey,
okay.
you better come through.
okay.
Okay, you know what
I
happens.
about to say that's my sister, and we got to make sure they can see. Uh,
You need to see her.
these
Okay.
ladies have awesome outfits, right? It's a competition, but it is also for me a sisterhood.
Absolutely.
So, y'all, some of these outfits I have seen, it is worth the ticket price. You
Mm-hmm.
get your
And
own
then
like you get dinner. You get an
Yeah,
open
you get to
bar.
eat,
Sell it,
right?
sell it. You get to eat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When
Yes.
I
So
tell
eat.
you,
Talk
they're
about
going to
in
be
it.
eating on the stage while you eat at your table.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
When I we're talking about this, and I'm gonna give Camille her moment because I want her to talk. But y'all, I have seen some of these outfits.
Mm-hmm.
They are well worth investing in these ladies. They are well worth spending the time to see how they show up. These
Mhm.
outfits are amazing. And I think when you have so many different personalities and individuals, you're able to see the creative process that they all take.
Mm-hmm.
Because these outfits, Baltimore, she's on my right, she's on my side right here. But yes. When I tell you I've seen this one as well,
Yep.
okay? The outfits eat, y'all. Eat.
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting to see Camille in the swimsuit. I don't even. Okay.
Because we are right.
Come on,
Well,
guys.
Because the
I'm
island's
waiting to
gonna
see
be
all of
island,
that.
baby, and I'm ready.
I'm waiting to see all of it in the swimsuit because baby, I saw
I'm
it at the
ready.
workshop.
Yes.
I'm be like
We had a
this.
workshop, and I don't reveal too many trade secrets, but at some point, all of them were in a swimsuit, and I said, yeah, I need to see all 10 of y'all on my stage in swimwear.
Mhm.
That
Um,
wasn't even an option anymore.
and if y'all came to the DLC pool party on July 12th, you would, yeah. So
Yep.
You seen them. You seen
yeah,
it. You seen it.
just absolutely.
But if
So
you didn't, get your ticket so you can see Camille in that
you can see.
swimsuit, okay?
But
Yes.
Crystal is so right. I have to see them because I have to approve the outfits, and I have seen so many of them and have offered my own feedback and guidance as well. Because between me and my sisters Ebony and Sharmika, even Mickey being a fashion show producer, I've surrounded my program with the best, and I tell them I don't have any say in who wins. So you better come get all this good information. You better come get all this good teaching. I'm not here to show favoritism to anybody. If I see something that doesn't look right, I'm going to tell you, not because I'm whatever, but I want you to be the best you can be. And I've seen all of their outfits and I've made adjustments here and there. And I'm like, okay, I like this, but this would be better. This would make more of an impact. And they have taken those notes. And I I just they have to execute it. And the other thing that I have said is make it hard for the judges. Like don't make it easy.
Easy.
I have been
Mhm.
to pageants and this is just I have been to pageants where after the first scene, I've known who's going to win because someone is miles ahead of everyone else. And I don't give out participation trophies and I don't waste anybody's time. So if you are going to be in my program, you're going to earn it. You're going to earn everything that you get here and make I'm not going to make it easy and I have not made it easy for any of you and I don't want you to make it easy on the judges. Give them hell, truly.
Oh, it's coming.
It's
Talk to
coming.
This
me,
is gonna
Will.
be real hot.
What
Real hot.
what can we
Yeah,
expect from
Camille.
our
So
island?
as we so I'm super excited about all the categories. I'm in talent, fashionista, of course, swimwear. Um, and all of my pieces, it represents me, of course, and a little bit of my Caribbean heritage. And my talent is the one that I am most excited about. So I hope that you guys come on out on Saturday evening to see me play a little drums for y'all. But it's gonna be top of the top. I ain't gonna give no more information. I'm gonna leave that for you to come and see with your own eyes. So yes, talent is my most excited part because it's me and it's my Caribbean heritage and just bigging up myself, the VI, from all the way from the US Virgin Islands. So yes.
What she is referring to is the Purple and White Affair Royal Essence on September 27th. Not only is that a party, but it's the preliminaries, and that is where the talent competition will take place. Two of the three of these ladies will be competing in talent on Saturday night. So not only will you get to come and eat and drink and party, you will actually get to see a little snippet of the competition. You will get to see the talent portion of the competition on Saturday night, and you will get to see Camille play her steel drums. You will get to see a little bit of Crystal's theater background on the stage with her monologue, and you will get to see all 10 of them officially get pinned. You will get them, they will do their pinning ceremony, and you will meet them. They'll be in all white, and we're going to have a really good time. So if you want to see any of this, please come September 27th and 28th. We don't have that much time left, and we don't have that many tickets left. Good
Yes.
evening to our CEO, Teresa Randolph. I just talked to her
Hi,
today.
Teresa.
She is super excited. She is packing up her stuff. She's packing up the dog. She is on her way down here.
Come on, girl.
Gowns, new hair. We are getting ready to vibe. Okay. Good
Yes.
evening, CEO. We are excited. We're working hard, but we are excited and we can't wait to see you. All right, y'all. We have to go. We've been on here for a while, but I want you to give closing thoughts, closing words, talk about what this journey has meant to you, and just close us out so we can go to bed. Camille, you go first.
Yes. So I just want to zoom in on the pageant and what the pageantry means for me. It's a space to grow and promote personal endeavors and to be empowered by each other. And also, we're not too old to be able to learn from each other.
Right.
So that was one of the things that for me, I was able to lay my guards down and be free and still be able to learn from each other because we don't know everything, right? And in order for you to continue growing in this world or even within yourself, you have to be teachable and you have to be in that place where you still will be able to learn something. So for me, it was it's an inclusive type of feeling environment where we can continue to empower each other, and it doesn't stop here, and I don't want it to ever stop. And you guys are my forever ladies, the plus category. Like Gabby say, it's a special place in her heart. Is it for me too? So we're gonna keep trucking with each other, whether it be here, Baltimore, wherever. We're going to keep moving forward, empowering each other to continue growing purposefully and powerfully within ourselves. I love you guys.
We love you so
Oh, we
much.
love you so much. Okay, well, I'll go next. Um, this journey has been a wild one. Okay, it
Hmm.
has it has shaped and molded me into not a different person in a bad way, a different person in an amazing way. It has taught me to just be a little more focused, be a little more patient, be a little more kind with everyone's feelings, even with myself,
Sure.
giving myself grace.
Sure.
This journey has been solely giving myself grace. And I just want to say thank you, Gabby, for this opportunity. This is amazing. These women are amazing,
Hmm.
and we're gonna have a great time. I can't wait to hear everyone's platforms and what we are striving to do. And I just love y'all so much.
Yes, we love you too.
Love you too. And I don't know what it is that you think, or maybe you don't think this, but you have made your mark here. I know that you may not feel like you have, but you have made an impact here, and we are better for having you. You're not just a body here. You don't just make up a number. You are here for a purpose, and you provide just as much value as everyone else here. And I am so honored that you have stuck this out with me sure.
Okay, because I had my shoes on. You know, I was ready to run.
All the time, all the time, ready to run. And truly, maybe in another lifetime, I would have let you, but God told me not to. Um, and that's and you're here for a reason, and you're supposed to be here, and
Destiny.
you have you have earned your place here. And
Thank you.
I thank you for everything that you bring to the table. You have not begun to uncover all that you are. You have only scratched the surface of
It's
who you
beginning.
are and what you can be in this lifetime. And for someone, and for all of you, Crystal, Tia, Camille, you spend a lot of time and energy making sure everybody else is good.
Oh, yes.
You have so many responsibilities, and you take care of so many different important things, and in many ways this isn't something that you had to do, but in other ways it is something you had to do, because we can get so wrapped up in who we are to other people and the titles that we hold in other people's lives, but who are we to ourselves at the end of the day when we have to look in the mirror and face us? Who are we, and what have we done to honor our own personal journeys? And for you, Camille, to talk about how your mother is going through her ailments, and Tia, I know all the things that you're going through. Crystal, you have all the things that you're going through, but to show up and choose this in spite of that, um, you have not even begun to scratch the surface of who you are and what you can be. And as long as you make that space for yourself, God will continue to uncover the greatness in you.
Amen. Amen.
Who did I?
Amen.
Kia, I love you.
Thank
I I,
you.
I, I, lo-
Amen.
I love y'all. Um, Crystal, go ahead.
That's so hard to follow behind, because I will say honest, no, for real. Um, for people who don't know, I think there's a level of understanding that this is a process, right? And I do think there's something symbolic in kind of what Gabby said, right? And but also in the pageant, right? We give ourselves these titles, and if you guys saw the exquisite earlier, I think Sandy made a good point, especially with what these titles mean to us and how we show up in the world. Recognizing who we are, and being honored for that, and being true to that, right? All these ladies have something to showcase about their individual selves. And
Yes.
here's a moment where you go through a journey, whether you are looking internally. We have a part where we have to come together as a group, right? There's one part we have no choice but to come together as a group. And I think this is my theory, my conspiracy theory. Gabby did it on purpose so that way she can see how we have teamwork.
I
But
did.
I am so grateful for it, because there's so much to be said of you as an individual, right? Like, United Sisterhood of America, like what that really looks like. And it's nice as a title, it's nice as what you read, but when you go through an actual process, you're able to see the beauty of yourself in
Yes.
others, see the
Mm.
beauty of yourself within yourself, and to see how you can rise to an occasion. That is what this journey was about. So yes, I think we're going to be wonderful. It is a competition, but I really truly believe this was a transformative process. And I
Yes.
truly believe that, and then we mentioned it earlier, right? Like, God puts you in these places, puts you in these difficult moments to really show you how wonderful you are, how great you are. And I think it's so befitting to the inaugural, chapter of
Yes.
Girls, to be able to say this is a transformative process from the very beginning. There
Mm-hmm.
is no way that when you come into this process, you're going to be the same person when you leave this process. So I say that being in reflection of us, in preparation and forward thinking of anyone else who's interested, and those who just want to be a part of this energy and what we
Yes.
have, right?
Yes.
This is more than just September 27th and 28th, because the real work, we hear that a lot, but the real work actually begins once we get past
Once we
that.
get
What does
back.
that look like? So this whole process is transformative, and I genuinely recommend, if you want to be a part of transformative process, talk to a delegate, get to know their story. There is so much that they have went through, grown in this time, and I think there's so much to still be learned about them. So really, if you guys can get to know these ladies, know that their journey, their process is not done, and they are truly, truly diamonds in the making, and they really
Yes,
shine. So I like, if there's all this that we talked about, but if there is something that I can leave you guys with, it is that talk to them. It's a transformative process, no matter how you interact or connect with us.
yes, agree,
If you do the work, it will change you.
definitely.
It will change you for the better. Like
Trust the
Crystal said,
process
trust.
That part.
It sounds cliche, but it's right.
is
You gotta
right.
do it.
It's so right. And we get together roughly once a month or so. Probably a little bit more as we get march towards Friday. But every time that I see you all, when you show up, I see you get a little bit stronger. Like every workshop, I see you all get a little bit stronger, a little bit more confident. And that's due to showing up. And even when you miss something, you can tell that you missed it. You know what I mean? And by and large, a lot of you have shown up when you're supposed to, gotten to the workshops and gotten something out of it. And every time, and I see the growth every month, every single time that you show up,
Mhm.
and that's what it means. Like when you show, all I ask is for you to show up.
Yeah.
And for many of you, definitely the three of you and many of the other delegates, they said, well, I've never done a pageant before. And I said, that's a really good thing, because then there's not a whole lot of stuff to unlearn. All I need is you. If you show up, I'll do the rest.
Mhm.
And that's how like when we're obedient to what God calls us to do, all you have to do is show up and he'll take
So,
care of the rest. And I have seen you
yes.
all show up and allow God to work in you. And
Hmm.
I'm so, so proud of you. Like Crystal said, if you are interested at all in being a part of this energy, whether it's competing, whether it's helping out or anything like that, come talk to them. And the time to talk to them is on Saturday, because Sunday they will not be accessible to you at all.
Until
Come
the end.
Saturday to the party, come network, come hear their stories, come eat, come drink, come vibe with us, talk to these delegates, because if you do want to be a part of this, registration for the 2026 season officially opens on Sunday night. And you have to be at the pageant to get the rates. If you want to lock in the 2025 rates,
That's a
because
biggie.
the price is going up, if you would like to be a part of this next year and you know that you want to be a part of this next year, you need to sign up on pageant night and you will lock in the current rates.
Come
So
on.
it is up to y'all, but I've set it out for you. I've laid the foundation. These ladies have taken it and run with it, and I can't thank you enough for believing in this, believing in me, trusting me, and carrying out this vision more than I could ever. You all are beautiful. You're
And
beautiful.
so are you.
Just
Exactly.
it's not about me. You
And so
all you
are you.
all are you're amazing. You're incredible, and I am so honored to be in your energy. And look at our sister. Look at our model sister, DSC. Uh, Tia, is that you? Um, thank you, Raw. I love you. Raw, come down. Come down for the weekend. New York Fashion. I know she was storming New York Fashion Week
It was that.
the whole season. She was in 2-3 shows a day, but New York Fashion Week is over. So
Come
you
on,
and
Rob.
Nura get in the car and come down. Come talk to me, okay? I want y'all to come down for the weekend. Lola, Queen Lola, Miss Full Figured Caribbean.
Come
Uh,
on.
Ooh.
we love you. Also, a goddess experience, amazing designer, had an amazing showcase. We love you as well. Thank you for all of the love and support that
Lola
you have
eats,
given us
honey.
all the time. I love y'all so so much.
Thank y'all. Come on, y'all. Come down. We'd love to see y'all. It would mean a lot to us.
For
Definitely.
our DOC family for sure. Come on out and vibe. I think we have the flyer getting ready to put up on the screen, but show what's going on Saturday night one more time, Nikki.
Yes, ma'am. I will do that.
I love Mickey's energy in this live.
Right,
Good
right,
job, Mickey.
right.
At least someone does.
What's that? What is that supposed to mean?
You were doing a great job in this live. I think you know how to show up in a plus round.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
do. Yeah,
You
he do.
better. I don't think you have a choice.
He,
It's a plus.
I've learned that I don't have a choice.
Good job.
Oh, good. You learned
Good
that very
job.
quickly.
A really, 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 really good time. So, and I'm proud of all of you, all 10 of you, and definitely the three of you on the live tonight. And you too, Gabby.
Are you really?
I am.
Thank
I'm
you,
proud of you.
Mickey.
Thank you, Mickey. Right, right, Chris.
And Camille, I have to say, because I didn't come back to you. But Camille, like Gabby
That's
said, you're
what she
very
said,
special.
Mickey.
You're very special. You're not a DLC girl yet, but we might be able to change that.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
Um,
think
happen.
so.
we might be able to change that. And like I said, don't let me piss Camille off because she don't, you know,
Mhm.
you gonna know, that Caribbean everything will come out.
And
You
it
gonna know
will.
it. You gonna
Mhm.
know it. So
I'd be like, don't make my sis mad. You better watch out.
yeah. Like the way she glared at me when I walked into the rehearsal a couple weeks ago. So, I'm scared. But nah, for real. Like y'all, I appreciate y'all allowing me to participate in the way that I have. And the support and everything. It's not y'all don't just support each other, y'all support everybody that's a part of the program. So, it's been a good journey. Like I said to Gabby, and I've been saying to her last week, it was March. I swear it was. Like I swear we was launch party and session ceremony and everything, and then now it's here. So it's been a journey, and the same way y'all said I can't leave, y'all can't leave either. So as I would tell my frat brothers and stuff when we was online and um pledging them, right? Because Alpha Phi was a non-pledging, non-hazard organization. So
Amen. Yeah, amen.
but I would tell them the journey actually starts when you get offline, right? So
That
it's
part.
it's not when you are going through the process. You might feel like it's hard. You might feel like it's, I can't wait for this to be over, but it's not over at the end. That's the beginning. That's when it
Mhm.
starts. That's when the work starts, because this is more than just being like a pretty face, being a queen, wearing a crown. Like the ladies in this organization who do it right, they're always serving. They're always uplifting other people. Gwen DeVoe is one of Teresa's queens from years back. And, Gwen has a history of dedicating herself to women in this space and serving. And
Yeah.
she's only now recently started to do things for herself, but she's earned that. So, I say that to say like this whole thing is about more than just what we're about to do this weekend.
Mhm.
It's about more than that. So this isn't for you, it's for the people that are going to come after you.
Right,
Yes.
It's that part.
We're
right.
setting the path. Yep.
It's that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all the women who are watching this live or have
Yeah.
been watching the journey and that will be there at the pageant and will be inspired.
Mhm.
All the little girls that will see you guys and everything, and that's what it's all about. So I'll close what I'm saying with that. I'm proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see what y'all do on the stage this weekend.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mickey.
You're welcome. And y'all guys come out. There's swimwear and y'all don't want to miss that. So y'all
And
come
my
out.
swimwear is cute. So
Truly,
bring your
don't
cousins.
want to miss that.
Did Gabby, I didn't hear. Did Gabby tell y'all she won swimwear at the pageant? Did she go into that with y'all? I mean, we ain't got to go into the long drawn out thing, but did she not talk about her actual swimwear legacy herself?
Legacy.
No.
Don't worry about it. When we sit down and watch the pageant video, I will bring out her pageant video because I have the whole thing.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
So, and you can
Thank
Thank
see
you.
you.
her,
Keep us
Ebony,
humble.
and Sharmika. You can see her, Ebony, and Sharmika. The
That's
whole
funny.
thing.
Nice.
Thank
We'll
you.
get together, have some popcorn or something, and we're gonna watch it.
And big up Ebony and Sharmika. I will say
Yes.
this. These
Yes.
ladies, the directors have literally given me clothes off of their backs just to support us. I don't think
Yes.
that's stress harder enough. I love my director. So sorry, big up.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
y'all
I
don't
agree.
even,
I
man.
agree.
Y'all will see. Y'all will hear more as y'all go along. But it's for the four of us to be doing this together. It is really something. Like I've been around the pageant for however long DMV was around, right? So I've been around for a long time. But their year was a very special year, and I got to connect with all three of them, and the four of us have been wreaking havoc through everything for the last 4 years. So for us to be doing this together, because those are truly my girls, like those that year, those are truly my girls, and for us to be doing this together with y'all is really a whole nother level of special. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I haven't fully expressed what it means for my team to be, I'm very intentional about this space and who I allow in it, and for me to be able to take this journey with the three of them, because again, we did wreak havoc, but to be able to pour out as a unit onto a new legacy, it means a lot. And this live is about y'all, but I have to honor them, my friends, my sisters, my team, my partner. I couldn't do this without them and wouldn't want to do it without them. And I thank them for being here and for carrying my spirit, for all of their personalities. They knew what I was trying to do here, and they have risen to that. Even in the midst of everything else that they have going on, they still find time to show up for me, for this, and for y'all. And I publicly honor you, Mickey, Sharmika, and Ebony for being here.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank y'all.
All right, y'all. We're gonna let everybody go to bed. It is
Yeah.
10:46. We've been on for an hour and 38 minutes, but it's been good.
We'll let y'all go to bed because I don't think we
Well, yeah,
are done.
me and
Because
Gabby have
we
work to
don't have
do
we,
after
we
this.
don't sleep anymore, but everybody else can get some sleep. Oh, Tia came back. Let her say bye.
Oh, bye.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye.
Good night, y'all.
If you haven't purchased tickets, buy your tickets. Vote for your contestants as well. If there's anything else, if you guys want to be donors, be sponsors. Everybody, they have a message, they have a purpose. Please invest.
Yes.
What she said. People's choice voting is open until midnight on Saturday. You can vote for any of these ladies. You can vote for all of them. Buy a ticket to support them. Give a donation. But please support in any way. Please support the National Capital Region. We thank you so much.
Thank
Good night,
you.
guys.
Thank you. Bye.